Hello, Aries. I'm Claire Louise Hay from BeHealing.com, and this is a special bonus read for you. It's a work business reading. And so the reason I'm doing these work business readings, these special bonus readings for you right now, is because the weekend that I'm publishing them, I've got a half price sale on, and it's on my business and work reads or work and business reads. And so if you want some information, if you want some guidance from your higher self about what's going on with your work, maybe you're out of work, maybe your job's changing, maybe you're temporarily out of work at the moment, or maybe you're wanting to go in a new direction. Maybe your business is quiet at the moment, or maybe it's busy, or maybe you're using this time to redirect yourself. Whatever's going on, there's a reason for it, Aries. There's a reason for it. I've been seeing that so much in my readings. This whole situation with everything changing in the world, with people's work changing and jobs changing and businesses changing and stuff, it's redirecting you to something better for you or a different kind of focus. And so there's a gift in this for everyone. If you want to find out what that is, then you're going to want to book in for one of those. If you book in this weekend, it'll be 60 Australian dollars instead of 120 Australian dollars, which is about 35, 40 American. So link up there to book in. I get all of my readings out within 24 hours, so still great value if it's full price. If you're not watching this when it's the weekend, when I first publish it. I've got a bit of an ant frenzy going on around my feet here. So Aries, let's go into your general reading. What's going on for you guys? Let's see. Ants going on for me. Ants, it's a sign of busyness, isn't it? Lots of work going on. Let's see if that's in line with you guys. Ooh, I like this. I love that the passion card is red too, with slightly frayed edges. You're in a big transformation right now, Aries. Did you know that? So maybe your work's changed, maybe it's been taken away from you. You're transforming right now to be that person that will actually go for what it is you're passionate about. So this is like more than just a job that you would really love. This is like your life's passion and getting on with that now. 2020 was always going to be about this. It was always going to be about moving toward our what we came here to do, our true life purpose, and getting on with that, right? Came up in the 2020 reads. The 2020 year ahead reads that I did at the end of December there, and oh, low battery. And yeah, and so it's about your passionate Aries. Yes, I've got a lot of Aries in my chart. And so yeah, I know you're passionate people, and you should be living that, especially in your work. Work is a kind of a word that we've put on something that we do for money, right? But really it's just whatever we do with our time. It's how we spend our days, right? It's how we're spending our time, what we're spending our energy on. And so it might require you to do a bit of a reframe to allow yourself to step into that passion. What I mean by that is changing your mind about the word work itself. What if you were just to live your life doing things that you really love, that you're really passionate about every day, and then some abundance comes from it? Maybe you're in the position, Aries, that you've got a bit of savings. You've got a bit of savings and you can set yourself free now to do that, and then the abundance from it will come. Maybe you don't need a job right now. Maybe you can pursue your passion and then see what comes of that, because something will. Oh, beautiful butterfly. It didn't go in front of the camera. So graceful. Yeah, when I moved to Australia and started my own business off, I had this period of grace. So I had the savings behind me to spent a couple of years just doing my own thing, right? And so I didn't need the business, which is good, when you're starting your own business. I didn't need it to make money right away. Sure, I started making money, but not enough to cover the costs of running the business, especially at first, and for all the equipment that I had to buy and stuff like that, because I was doing neurotherapy at the start. And that period of grace allowed me just to follow my path, It allowed me to do trainings, it allowed me to go on retreats, it allowed me to do all kinds of things. I just needed that time, and that was work. Sure, I wasn't hardly being paid for it at all. That's okay. I already had the money to tide me over. I made my work be me and my life purpose, and following that, I made it be about me. And now I've done that in the last couple of years as well. And the last couple of years for me has been about that. And from that, great things happen. From that, these business ideas happen that do work for you. So this is saying you're in the transformational point right now. For those of you Aries that do have some money behind you, use this time wisely to shift into that passion. Give yourself this grace. Don't come from this perspective of, no, I just need to make money all the time, because what if something bad happened? Because then you're not going to choose that. I can highly recommend to choose you, Aries, Let your work be about you right now so that you can transform toward this passion. You've got big things ahead of you, really big things ahead of you. But if you want true abundance, you've got to give yourself that freedom to do what you want to do. Freedom of time too. There's different kinds of people, right? There's people that get themselves a job and they're trying to trade their time for money and work a lot of hours for very little money. Then you've got like business owners who set up an own business, but really they've just given themselves a job, right? They're still trading their time with money. And then there's business owners that give themselves complete freedom and they're just kind of overseeing things. They're giving themselves the freedom because they know they're the ideas person, they're the ones behind that passion. Sure, it's not that they're not working, they are doing it, but they're giving themselves a lot of freedom. They're giving themselves that space. They know that it's not their time or their energy. It's not their time or their physical energy that is the valuable thing. It's who they are and it's their passion and stuff. This is what you're being called to now, Aries. It's to take that next level. If you've been in a restricted job, trading your time or your physical energy for money, if you've been in a restrictive business, it's like free yourself up. Let yourself follow your own life, but let it be about you. Let your work be about you now, Aries. Let it be about you. Put yourself on that throne kind of thing in your mind and say, okay, my life is about me. It's for me. My life is for me. What do I want for myself now? How can I benefit myself? What can I do? How can I grow? What do I want to learn? What do I want to do now? Like, just taking yourself to that next level, but it's about you, Aries, taking yourself to that next level. So self-love is a big key to this too. Oh, I'm hungry. So you got touch. Who am I? Who are you? King Aries. That's what I'm seeing. King or Queen Aries. Putting yourself on that throne, making it be all about you. Did you realize that, Aries? Your life is yours. It's for you. You didn't come here to be like a servant and work for other people. You didn't come here to benefit the rest of the world. You didn't come here to look after the rest of the world. You came here to live your life for you. You're important. You're the important one here, and you need to realize that first before you let yourself do that. So who are you, Taurus? Who are you? Do you remember? You know, most of us had like a vision of ourselves when we were a kid. And so you might have watched a movie or a TV show or something, just something resonated with you and you knew who you were then. You knew you were an adventurer or a leader or a business owner. You knew you were here to like save the world, or you knew you were, there's something that you knew when you were a kid. You knew who you were. And it might have seemed like a fantasy at the time, looking back, but it actually wasn't a fantasy. So, and a lot of those things, those key things that I knew as a kid, they come true for me. They've come true for me. I'm living those now. And so it's time for you to do that too. So get in touch with who you are, Aries. Get in touch with who you are again. You knew when you were a kid, Aries, who you are. Then you got adulted. You believed in the restrictions of the world and the adult thing and like sensible, logical, blah, 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 material world. Oh, get back to the magic of who you really are. Well, okay. Aries. So you're in this preparation phase at the moment, putting yourself first. Maybe some of you Aries have been, shall I focus on relationship or shall I focus on myself and my business? Been doing this switch. Do you need to focus on one or the other? I feel like now is the time for you to focus on your business and your work because of this, because you're in this transformation time. If you've been like the servant, Aries, if you've been working for someone, if you've been like that servant energy or that knight or the princess kind of energy in your work, but really you're made to be a king or a queen. You've not stepped into that position yet. You've not started your business off, but then you've been keeping yourself in that energy, not focusing on your work. You've been focusing on relationships. And the universe is like, sorry, you're actually a queen, Aries, and you can't get into a relationship now, because if you get into a relationship now, you're going to get into a relationship with a knight or a princess or a servant. It's not you. It's not you. You've got to focus on your business first, on your work first, taking that throne position, realizing who you are. And that's going to prepare you for that relationship. So for those of you who've got a bit sidetracked on the relationship front, getting focused on that, it's like you're wasting your time. because now is the time to be focused on your business and on your work, because that's what's going to lead you into the energy that's really you. It's not going to be the other way around, Aries. Not for you. Getting into a relationship and then they lead you to the business. It's not going to happen that way around. Because, paupers, they don't end up with princes. That you'll, what do they call it? Equal yoking. It's called equal yoking or something like that in some relations. Equal energy, equal status, equal vibration is what you get into relationships with. It's true for business too, but this is saying you've got like an internal change that's going on with you now in your work, transforming to get with your passion now. This is like a huge leap up for you. It's like, stop wasting your time, Aries, on the little stuff. Get on with what you're here for. It's going to take time to do that. You're going to have to make yourself a priority to do that. All the more reason not to be focused on relationships right now. That level will come in. When you're doing your stuff, when you're doing your thing, that level will come in that you've been waiting for. You don't need to focus on that. They're going to come. Oh, you got the mystery card. That's awesome. So yeah, you've got a mystery path opening up here. As I said, for a lot of you, it's about you now. It's about putting yourself on that throne, and making it all about you now. You'll be amazed at where it leads to. I can highly recommend it. I can think of 2 times in my life, and one of them is just recently, where it's really worked for me doing that. Just focusing on your personal life, on yourself, on what you want out of your life. Me, in this last phase, I focused on myself, my health, my physical fitness. Look at me, I'm an athlete now. And my diet, learned all about that. I made it all about me. I made me my priority. Imagine like if you are your work, Aries, if you are your work, it's like, how can I better my life today? And then focus on that, and some amazing work is going to come out of that, or amazing business. You've got to be open to that mystery and go within. Are you brave enough to do that, Aries? I think so. If anyone's brave enough, Aries is. I think so. I think so. And it's probably the Aries part in me, that fire part in me, that's allowed myself to do that too. To go against convention and put myself first. There's not many people doing that, Aries, but you're being asked to do it now. So go within, make it all about you, Aries. That's so exciting. And I need friends doing the same thing. I really need friends that are stepping up in that way too and experiencing it. So it's not just me. I know there's other people out there that are this voice of this magical life too, and encouraging people to get into that. There you go, Aries. If you like this reading, please click like and subscribe to my channel. Leave a comment. What did you get out of that? How did it resonate with you? I love hearing from you. And if you want one of those work business reads, you can book it right there. If you catch it at the weekend, you'll get it half price. Good on you. If not, still do the reading for you. It's available anytime. I get all my readings out within 24 hours if you're booking them, no matter whether the half price sale is on or not. Thank you so much for watching, Aries. I'll see you next time. Bye.